Visiting with Erik Oliver, recent graduate from Cheyenne East High School, and of course the Thunderbirds' all-time leading scorer. Earlier here in the month of June, he was named Mr. Wyoming Basketball for 2019. And Erik, first of all, talk a little bit about receiving that honor and just what was your reaction when you received that up in Sheridan a few weeks back?
Oh, man, it was amazing. I didn't even know they was giving out that award, at these games and stuff. So when I got my name called and stuff like that, it was a huge honor just knowing, Mr. Basketball, because I got Gatorade and stuff too. But getting the Mr. Basketball kind of just solidified myself as, being that guy in the state and stuff like that. I thought, they was going to give it to my, my guy Tristan Bauer since we was all up in Sheridan, and I wanted one of him or Davion to get it. But, at the end of the day, they gave it to me, and it was, it was a great honor. How
does that kind of compare to earning Gatorade Player of the Year in your mind?
For me, it was a good thing because, when I got Gatorade, I had a lot of people saying, I had a lot of doubters and a lot of people saying I shouldn't have got Gatorade and stuff like that. So then when I pulled off, getting the Mr. Basketball, it kind of just put my name in there and just said, you know what, he actually did deserve that award. And since he got Gatorade, now we're going to give him Mr. Basketball. And since he got those two, he deserves both and stuff like that. So it kind of just helped me out in a way. And, I'm just honored to get it.
As you receive these honors and you talk about how honored you are, what does it kind of mean to you, I guess?
It means the world to me because, you look at other states in the U.S., a lot of times Mr. Basketball is bigger than the Gatorade Player of the Year award. So knowing that I got the two top awards in the state that you can get, that means everything. Just means all this hard work I put in through the season, even though I didn't win the state championship, but individually the hard work I put in the season, it kind of just paid off in a way. And, I'm just grateful for that.
You got to participate in the Montana-Wyoming All-Star Basketball Series earlier this month, and that's when you received this honor, was on June 8th during the games in Sheridan. What was it like playing in that All-Star basketball setting, Erik, compared to what you play with your high school team or even going back to AAU ball? How can you compare that? I think it was a lot different. I think it was more of a college game, coached by college coaches. We played in a college stadium. And, the atmosphere was kind of like a college vibe. There was a lot of, there was colleges looking at us, stuff like that. And just the intensity of the game and how fast it was going. Most of all the players, on our team at least, and actually on theirs, was all going to college to play a sport or mostly basketball. So it's more of a college atmosphere, kind of just show me what it was like when I'm going to be playing next year and stuff like that. So it's a lot different from high school and AAU, so, yeah, that's about what I can say with that. How fun was it to play in those games that both nights went down to the wire for your Wyoming boys team?
Oh, it was great, for the team, not individually for me because I got hurt. I hurt my ankle really bad, but, it was fun just to be a part of, especially with the college atmosphere and the intensity, and then having a game go down to the wire. That was crazy, and just feel the fans and everybody just the anticipation of the end. We was right there to beat them, and, we came up short. But, our coach told us, it was the closest we've been in a long time to beating those guys. So, we put in a lot of hard work, and, I'm just proud of, competing with the guys that I did and being known as one of the best players in the state. It's just an honor.
Now you're going on to the college ranks, and you can correct me if I'm wrong. You're staying at home at LCCC, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right, so what are you looking forward to now that you've had a little bit of that taste of a college atmosphere experience? What are you looking forward to with the Golden Eagles program?
Well, I'm looking to come in and make a huge impact right off the bat. I'm not, waiting to just get used to it and stuff like that. I've been working hard. My brother's been talking to me, getting me, ready for what it would be like. I'm just in the weight room a lot, get my body ready. So I'm just looking to make a huge impact with them right off the bat and, try to win some, ball games the best way we can and just go from there. You
brought up your older brother. He played at LCCC as well. Is that a little bit kind of different for you where you got to play with him your freshman year, but you kind of followed in his footsteps at East, and now you're doing the same at LCCC? How kind of unique is that?
It's actually pretty cool, because, a lot of people really don't have that opportunity. So when, he gives you advice, you kind of just got to soak it all in, and then, he takes you to the gym and teaches you stuff that is going to work at the college level and that's not going to work at the college level. And, you just try to learn the best way you can. He's kind of set a path for me. The things he's done, I try to do better, just so I can, get myself better individually and then, competitively try to be better than him. Because without him, I'm not the basketball player I am because, he's just taught me so much and stuff like that. So, I just appreciate everything he's done, and it's pretty cool because a lot of people really don't have that opportunity.
I understand what you're saying. At the same time, though, is it pretty cool being the younger brother? You were able to one-up him as East's all-time leading scorer when your career was done?
Oh, yes, for sure. It was. I really never thought about being, the leading scorer until the beginning of my, this past year. I really never thought about it. And then my brother brought it up, and I was like, yeah, I should probably just go check where I'm at. And then I realized I was super close. And then I realized I already passed him. So, that was kind of the end of the discussion there. So kind of just set on going after the record and left him in the dust, kind of.
Yeah. Lastly, I've watched you for 4 years. How would you characterize your career with the Thunderbird basketball program there at Cheyenne East High School, looking back?
Man, I'm just gonna say I had a great time, playing. I had 2 coaches. Coach Bailey taught me a lot for 3 years. I can't thank him enough for that. And then, with Coach Horsley, it was because I only had 1 year to kind of grow with him, but I'd known him for so long. Just to see the coach side of him was a cool thing. But to just sum up my 4 years, man, I just had a great time. It wasn't always fun, but, I'd rather go through the bad times with Cheyenne East than any other school. And they just taught me a lot. The teachers, just everybody, my friends, my family, just helping me get through high school. I had a really great time, and, I can't thank anybody enough for that.
That is Erik Oliver, Mr. Basketball in Wyoming for 2019. Congratulations to you, Erik.
Thank you.